And we're live. Hey.
Alrighty, let's get this show on the road.
Yeah, let's get this shit show on the road.
So, due to how much, due to exactly what happened last session, I'd rather just start with. So, you guys managed to after everything that's happened, you guys all managed to convene back at your hotel. Jackie, so Zin and Galaga, you see Croaker, Jackie, and Peaches walking in. Croaker looking very worse for wear.
Who got into a
Actually,
bar
Jack
fight?
is fine.
Yep.
No, Jackie's fine. He was talking about Croaker.
Yeah, Zin just raises a mug and goes, "Hey, normal day." And puts it back down.
Long day indeed.
If they approach the bar, I'm going to slide a glass over that I may or may not have already started drinking.
I'm not even
All
mad.
right.
You know what? I'm not even mad. I'm just disappointed.
Then Calica, where's the platinum?
What?
You broke up a bit.
I gave you the platinum before I left on my own.
We have platinum?
The platinum he got from the casino.
I think I gave that
think,
to someone.
Not me, I don't have it.
Well, I only took a part of it, so don't look at me.
We should probably remember who we give the money to other than Jackie. Maybe if we shake Croaker, it'll come out of him.
Trust
I
me.
swear I'm gonna watch the
Croaker,
previous
he
stream
only-
to find out.
He only took a part of it. I think it's in the hotel room. It's in the room proper. I don't know how much. I don't remember how much platinum I spent on that bow, by the way. I just know it's a lot.
Oh yeah, you guys also see that Croaker has a new bow.
That looks really expensive.
Yep. It took a lot. It took a bit of a share out of the platinum that was lying around. Shame I didn't get to use it when the assassins came after me.
I'm
Right.
sorry, what about
Did I use
assassins?
it? Oh, right. Let me put this in terms you can understand. Dead people hired assassins to kill me.
I knew it. The zombies are coming after us.
What?
Always the damn
No.
undead.
We really don't have the best track record with the undead, do we?
Yeah, honestly, it perfectly explanation. It's a perfectly good explanation.
You know what? Maybe they are zombies. Except to hire. I think you have to be cognitive to hire assassins.
I don't know, maybe one
So-
day you just wake up dead. You're a zombie.
Oh yes, I'm sure that's what happened. Anyway, I think I need to drag myself to the room and get myself patched up.
That reminds us,
I've
we
got some
really need a
strong
healer.
stuff over at the Xanathos Guild.
The what guild?
Oh, the Xanathos Guild. It's a crime syndicate led by a beholder.
You okay there,
Maybe
Jackie?
don't talk about it in the public.
Now, who's gonna fucking hear me?
Points at all the patrons in the room.
And I'm not even talking that loudly this time around.
Zin turns around and shouts to the rest of the room, "Don't mind us! We're not doing anything suspicious about beholders here. We are very unobtrusive. Ignore us."
The fact that you say that, everyone's just kind of looking at you weirdly.
I'm gonna go on a limb and guess they were not listening.
They weren't until someone just shouted "beholders" and that caught everyone's attention.
No, that's just fucking great. Then do me a favor, keep your mouth shut for the rest of the night, and I might just spare spare a little bit of extra healing for you in the future. Okay?
You can heal.
Trust me, you're going to need healing when I'm done with you. And with that, Croaker takes this drink, downs it, and begins making his way upstairs so he can patch up all his wounds.
Hey, I'd like to say that I was drinking the hard stuff at the bar.
Okay then. I would say put down 10 gold.
That's 1 platinum, right?
Yep.
Does Kroger need to make a check or anything because he just downed the hard stuff in one go?
That he will. Broker, give me a con save. You're too pissed to care about the alcohol. It just
Yeah, kind of figured as much.
Pain
I mean,
from the
hey, at least it'll null the pain. You know,
yeah,
when
the
it's
numbing
really
pain from
pouring
the
out of his
cold
stomach.
as well as the poison.
What's the most expensive liquor on the menu?
I would say you can find like a whole bottle. Like I'd say that some of the better bottles go for like maybe like if you're looking for best, I would say there's one for about 500 gold for a whole bottle.
Puts down 50 platinum and downs the bottle I want to go.
Alrighty. Give me a con save with disadvantage. Yeah, no. You came close. You came close. I will fucking admit it. But no, you down it. Everyone's just watching you, astonished, and you are almost passed out by that point.
Oh my.
Croaker has a better liquor head than Jackie.
How much was that again?
500 gold.
Ah. That sounds like a lot of...
Nothing 50 platinum can't fix. Just casually.
Been a good day.
To be fair, that was just 1% of Jackie's current savings.
Fair enough. Savings which I help myself to.
Speaking of, what do you guys plan on doing next? I was a bit out of it for a while.
Sleep, obviously.
Well, that's one thing.
By the way, has anyone seen
Okay, so-
Peaches?
Yeah.
I'm just around.
Doing
Oh yeah, I
cat
don't know if you guys saw Peaches, but you just see the cat walking about with a pendant.
Is anyone going to ask why the cat randomly has jewelry?
Is that our cat?
We have a cat?
Yes, it's me.
Well then. Galaga, what say you? Apparently he says his mic is muted. And my Discord. Lovely. Tech issues. Okay, can you guys hear me?
Hello?
Hello? Tech issues, my favorite. Testing,
Yeah.
testing.
Sounds
Okay,
good to me.
Testing successful, Airier.
Oh, cool.
Yep, you're back in the realm of the living.
Hey, Lord, welcome in. We're all having, or everyone else is here. I'm just having tech issues, apparently.
Yeah,
Eh.
even the stream stopped for a second as well.
It's on par.
Yeah, it looks like the stream died. I don't know what happened.
Your internet connection clearly doesn't like the new what they did to the drywall.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Did you have it replaced or?
No, it's just being a bitch. Once again.
Let's hope it works out.
I give it 50-50 odds of it blowing up. But also, I mean, it's my internet connection. 50-50 odds is very much overestimating it.
And 50-50 is at least optimistic.
I'm surprised I can actually hear you guys without robotic sounding voices right now.
Yep.
Oh, hey, maybe it started up again.
It might just work.
I mean, it's not go that far.
Fair enough. I can't even come up with a counter argument to that one.
All right. Hey, seems like it's maybe working now. Or not. Is it working for
Hey.
anyone else?
Oh, I don't even. Oh, it's reminding me, Airier. I forgot to open the stream on my end.
For me, it's working. It says it's live.
Also, we didn't set the Waterdeep. We didn't set Waterdeep on fire. Sure, we didn't. Anyway, looks good on my end.
Oh, that's much better.
Yep.
Well, no, I'm talking about my volume. I had it set to 100 before I left.
Interesting. Anyway,
So, anyways, getting back to things. So you guys were talking about stuff. Okay, so yeah, Jackie, you got drunk. Kroger, you went up to your room.
oh, actually, yeah. I wanted to correct myself a little bit. Croker drags himself back downstairs and asks for a bottle of whiskey.
Okay, how high are you going?
Cheapest to go.
Cheapest they got whiskey for about a gold.
Seems about right. Pay up and back upstairs it is.
Okay. So what is everyone else doing? Besides Jackie, who is right now barely standing. Zen, Erebus, Peaches, Calga, what are you guys doing?
I'm reading a book on a recliner.
Probably just lazing about.
Okay. Zen, Calga. Have we lost them?
They're still in the
Are-
call.
Are they dead? Damn it.
I'm gonna say they're still in the call, but they haven't said anything.
Hello, is anybody there?
Yes.
Oh, Jesus.
Still no word from Airier yet.
Airier, please tell me you live. How many fingers am I holding up? Oh wait, you can't even see me. There he is.
I was muted the entire time.
Oh, there he is.
Oh,
I was muted. I just realized I was muted.
There you go.
Okay, so going back to the question, Calga and Airier, what are you guys doing for the rest of the evening?
I was thinking about taking a late night stroll while everyone else is drunk.
Alrighty. Calga?
Elga, if you're speaking, we cannot hear you. Hi everyone, and welcome to Tech Issues, the stream. Today we'll be having anger management issues.
destroy the computer.
Return to Monkey.
Shami, you there?
Reject modernity. Return to monkey.
Yeah, it looks like
Reject
Shami's having
modernity.
tech issues.
Turn to monk.
Return to monk. No. I'd rather not.
Okay. Well, when Shami gets back, we can go over what they do. Anyways, Airier, you decide to go off for a nightly stroll.
Oh God.
Like always, just doing one quick cast of mage armor because I don't trust anyone.
Well, now it's Zen's turn.
Well, it's not like I have a backstory or anything. And now I'm having tech issues and my mouse disappeared.
The heck is with the night?
Okay, no, it's back. It's back for now. I'm not going to jinx it. See my mouse now. What the hell just happened? But okay.
And here I thought the biggest challenge for players in D&D was the dice, not the computer.
I thought it was scheduling conflicts.
We don't acknowledge
That's
that one.
Okay then.
Well, thankfully, we don't have scheduling conflicts. Because we don't have a schedule.
Yes.
Makes a valid point. Also, because I cast a spell, mage armor.
Yep. Roll mate. Alright, 10.
All right. Yeah, I'm just going to walk around, see if I can get to a high point and look over the bay.
Okay, so you're looking for a relative high point in the city. Fortunately, that's going to be a bit on the hard side since the highest kind of point would be
Can I climb the God Catcher?
I mean, you could certainly try.
Is it tall?
No idea. Let's see here. Am I looking at the same damn thing?
We're not sure what you're looking at, so maybe.
What am I looking at?
Fuck, it's a crack. Where's the? Is there even a god catcher in Waterdeep?
Yeah, it's right south of us.
Oh shit! There it is. The god catcher is in between Sea Ward, North Ward, and Castle Ward. Like not too far from the market, actually.
Not too far from us.
Okay.
Are you blind, AI?
No, it's just that I don't know what this thing looks like. Until
Oh
now.
wow.
I'm
What
actually going to
does
look
it
that up now.
like, actually, hold on. I need to see this myself.
It looks like a giant statue reaching out of the ground and holding up a sphere.
Ah,
Like, we're talking
Yeah.
a colossal statue.
Dude, I'm climbing that.
Oh god.
Okay, look at the belly.
Airier's gonna get arrested.
Actually, is it the next day or is it?
no,
so
it's still Eve. It's still evening.
Okay, I posted it in the D&D game chat.
It is quite massive, yes. Are those buildings on the sides of it? Like, oh, people have just straight up built stuff on it.
Yeah, it used to be a giant. It used to be a giant statue, and it's now become a building.
God damn, that is actually huge.
I'm almost positive one day that thing is gonna come back to life.
Anyways, moving on. So you're gonna try to climb it. Are you?
I mean, if there's houses
teleport
on, there's probably
it?
ladders.
Okay.
I'm gonna look for a
Most
ladder.
likely, yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna just try to go up the.
Stealthy, sneaky. Like.
Okay. Destroyed one boy by it. Okay. Anyways, going up it, it's kind of. I would say give me a bit of a stealth because obviously climbing it, just kind of, just at random at night. Some might think is weird. So if you want to go undisturbed, give me a little stealth check.
Can I do it with advantage because it is night and it's dark?
Sure. Okay, 19. Yeah. You managed to get up pretty close. You're sitting, you're about at the palm of its hand.
Oof.
Then you got a pretty nice view of the city, including where Mount Waterdeep is, and then obviously looking out into the Sea of Swords.
Yeah, while I'm up there, I'm just going to stare out over the bay and think deep thoughts. Or as deep as Zin's thoughts get.
So, kiddie pool size.
Probably about that.
Kiddie pool depth. That's
Anyone in particular thinking about Zen?
Just watching as the waves go down and a ship is leaving south. And maybe family down that way. And trying very hard not to follow that train of thought.
my god, oh my god, he has a backstory.
Now he has to die. He has a backstory.
I don't know why that amuses me. I'm just going to fire off a magic missile out into the water, just aiming straight. Boom. So is anyone else having issues where their audio decides not to work?
Nope. For now, not, but maybe.
Okay, so Calga, let's go to you, and then I'll get back to Zen. So you're talking to Myra?
Yep. Hey, I was wondering, would you perhaps go on a date with me?
My god, he's finally broken.
It's a good thing he doesn't have an intrinsic hatred of dark elves.
I mean, considering one of the Drow gods is, well,
Anyways,
is consistently without clothes. Yes.
One of the
Yeah,
Drow gods
yeah,
always
yeah.
naked.
anyways, Shami, so you're asking Myra on a date. It is
Yes.
still nighttime, per se, that you guys are in there. Are you wanting to do this right now, or are you waiting till the next day or something?
Depending if she wants it now or on the next day. Because
Okay,
on the one hand,
give me a persuasion roll.
Would it being night for a drow be a good or a bad thing?
that's the reason why I'm asking now.
Give me a
Oh
s-
god, I'm nervous of the roll. Nope.
Nope. So I think it would be best to hold off until at least tomorrow. Maybe.
Alright.
Is it too late to give him the help action from, entire blocks away?
Yeah, yeah, no, you're on your own. You're on your own giant statue.
Yep.
Okay. So with that, going back to Zen, are you staying on the statue until morning, or what are you doing?
I'm going to just... I don't want to examine the statue, the hand specifically, where you saw I'm at, and look to see if anyone else left anything up here.
Anything in particular you're looking for?
Anything roughly palm-sized.
Okay. Give me a perception roll.
Do I need to do it at disadvantage because it's dark? Or wait, no, half elf. Dark doesn't matter.
You're half. Yeah.
Well,
You have
dark
dark vision.
doesn't matter, but like only pitch black.
Yeah, and even then, technically, it's magic-based, not actually light.
You basically see in grays.
Oh, wow.
So he should. So if it was pitch black darkness, he'd have disadvantage. By the way, just reminding you that's a thing.
Regardless, he looking on there. You see a couple. You see different inscribings. It seems like you're not the only one who likes to sneak up here every now and then. You see one person who left a handprint and wrote under it "high five." You see your typical like couples putting their initials in there with the heart on it.
It's not gonna last.
And then with that 20, way out in just the middle of like just in a random spot, you just see a thing that says Yerst.
I'm sorry, you broke up. Did you say Yerst?
Yerst.
Urist.
Urist?
Yerst.
I fucking know he was here.
Okay,
And
so
if you listen
I must be
closely-
missing. Who said tourist?
Thanks, everyone.
1 second. I'm going to disconnect quick. Get back in.
Hey, how am I coming through?
Okay, I can hear you now at least.
He said Urist.
Oh, Urist.
Yeah, somehow he found his way here too. And if you listen closely, you can still hear him screaming on the wind.
Eh?
About them foul fucking elves. Anyways.
I'm going to
Just
chuckle a
because
little
I'm
bit.
drunk doesn't mean you get to solve my jokes.
I'm going to chuckle a little bit and then carve my name into the hand.
Okay. What kind of knife are you using? Metal or like a magical one or a regular one?
I'm going to quickly look at what I have because I think I do have some crazy knives. Oh no, I gave that magic knife to my Airier. I'm going to scratch it with a diamond.
Okay.
Wow.
I will note that the hand is pretty sturdy, so thankfully you did use something with a decent bit of hardness, so you do leave behind some markings obviously with diamond, but you can read it.
Yeah. I just want to leave the name, specifically my name, was here for what it's worth. And then Zin will just head back. And I lost audio again.
Activates the statue.
Sorry, I lost audio. I missed everything you said.
Alrighty, so you are able to make a carving into the statue's hand. That is legible. So I was going to go on to my question of, are you heading back or are you going to stay till dawn?
I'm going to wait a little bit, but before dawn comes, I'm going to try and sneak back.
Alrighty.
I want to get at least an hour in.
Okay. That's pretty easy. It was, by the time Croker came back, it was probably 1 o'clock in the morning. So by the time you went out and whatnot, it's probably 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning by the time you get back.
Ah.
Any hoodle. So, unless you guys don't have anything else that you'd like to do, night ends and morning comes. And with it, a knock at
And lost audio again. What did I miss? I love technology. Did you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me now? How about now? Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Yes, we can.
Sorry, internet troubles.
How long has that fucking last?
Yep.
Anyway, hey, good news, guys. Croker's going to prison.
Like for something you did, or?
Probably. Anyway. I put the crossbow away and simply nod. Just give me a second. I gotta get dressed. You can tell the god to. If you could tell the god to wait, that'd be much appreciated.
Absolutely, sir. I will note that while they are being quiet for the sake of being polite, I would say the rest of you would hear the commotion.
Considering I got back late, do I need to roll to see if I even wake up at this point?
You are an elf. If I'm not mistaken, you have some. You don't need as much sleep as you.
I don't think half elves have the trance ability.
Oh, nice. Anyways,
Well, that means
Airier, give me a Constitution save.
Hey, the thing I'm actually good at.
I got them. Yeah, you're fine. You're very much tired, but not enough that you might suffer exhaustion.
Ah.
Yeah, a little bit of caffeine, and you should be up and you should be right as rain.
So, anyways, yeah, Croker gets dressed up and heads down to meet with the guard. See what they want to know.
Alrighty. What is everyone else doing?
Oh, then. I'm going to get up because someone has to stop Jackie from summoning that portal above the city.
Oh, great.
I knew he was trying to create a philosopher's stone.
Oh, great. We're gonna have a Seal of Ulrich Calcos.
Oh my God. I'm not the only one thinking it.
Calcamolos.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Okay.
Or just Vecna doing some bullshit.
Okay, so you guys just staying in your rooms, or are you joining Croker?
I'm gonna follow. See what's going on.
I'm staying. I'm not. I'm staying out of this.
The summoning is complete.
God. T-Rex on the green!
I couldn't resist.
God. You summoned the disaster class Tyrannosaurus Rex. CR50. Everyone roll initiative.
Oh, you heard the man.
Oh god.
Anyways. So Erebus is staying quiet. Zin is going to take a look. Calga, Peaches, and Jackie, what are you doing?
I'm still thinking about that.
Now I see that Peaches rolled a 0 on a 1d0 dice.
Is that energy or?
Predictable.
I mean, I should certainly hope that somebody rolls a 0 on a D0.
Technically, they crit.
And they also crit failed.
Ah, it's the paradox die.
Ah.
Funny how that one works. Anyways, going back to this. So Peaches, what are you doing?
What time of day is it now?
It is morning.
Morning?
Yes.
So
And
I haven't
you are-
actually tried to. Yeah. Sorry, what were you saying?
It's morning, and you are hearing that Croker is going down to meet with some guards.
I'll probably follow along
Okay,
just from
so
the
that's
distance.
2
Not
for
like
follow.
not going directly with him, but like just following behind.
Okay, that's 2 for follow, 1 for stay. Shami.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the market. Next, it's my turn to try and find any magic gear.
Okay, I got them.
So you're not following Croker. How supportive of you.
No, he is following Croker. It's just that when Croker stops, Jackie keeps walking as if he doesn't know any of you.
Fair enough. I wouldn't want to know any of us either.
Okay, so you walk in and you meet up with one of the guards. He introduced himself as, "Good morning, sir. My name is Jericho. I am the assistant investigator for the Northward City Watch. How are you doing this morning?"
Oh, it's nice to meet you. I'm Croker, traveling mercenary, apothecary, and an analyst.
My,
Regardless of who I am, that's not important though. I am doing horribly. Mostly on the grounds that I was attacked last night by... Well, I think you've already heard it.
yeah, that's why I've been asked to come down here. At the very least, get a statement on what exactly happened. He then turns to the other people who decide to join. And you are looking to Zin.
I'll just introduce myself as Zin Zirk. No relation?
No relation, you say? Well, he wasn't related in the incident at the very least. He's a companion of mine, and equally in danger.
I see. Oh, sorry, I'm being rude. So he then points, he has 3 other guard companions with him. This is Thompson, Maddie, and Ronnie.
Okay, hold on, can I insight these guys real quick?
Sure.
God damn it!
Okay,
Because
Looks
I find
like,
it funny, can I insight them?
sure.
The irony of me doing insight is what's funny to me.
And then suddenly the guards
Oh.
at the center says, "Gil says their regards to you," and shoots Croker down.
So the three of them look not too like there's not too much that stands out about them. You have Thompson, looks to be a dwarf in early adulthood. Then you have two women guards, Maddie, who seems to be a half elf, and then you have Ronnie, who looks to be a human. As far as personalities go, they mostly are they're trying to maintain a stone face. Kind of letting Jericho here handle everything.
Just gonna yawn and wave. Ooh, dude. Ooh.
They nod to you again, trying to maintain some form of professionalism. Anywho, Mr. Crokraz, I take it.
Well, that's what I've been going with for the last 2 decades. Yes.
Alrighty. Can you describe what exactly took place last night around, let's see here, it'd be half past midnight?
Well, I suppose I could help you with I suppose I could give you an account of the situation. I actually wrote it down. I actually wrote it down before I went to sleep.
Very good, very good.
Yes, a good chronicler always keeps his chronicle up to date on information. Now, as for what happened, I was on my way home after some perusing around the shops. When I realized that I could feel someone's eyes bearing down on me, and I decided to take a more roundabout way. Managed to shake off the person in question for a bit before I felt their eyes on me again. So instead of continuing to try and get away, I decided to go after the person in question, which is when I found out that it was a professional hired killer from, and you can call me insane for this if you want, the Xanathos Guild.
Xanathos Guild, eh?
Oh,
They've been giving some of the other gods some trouble in the past. We've tried raiding what we believe to be their hideouts, at least on occasion, but never turned up anything.
Yes, truly, it is a tragedy. But as I mentioned, he was a hired killer specifically, not just a small-time mugger or anything like that. No, this one was a professional assassin. Informed me that the Xanathos Guild had been employed to kill me specifically, under the orders of one. Well, who it was doesn't really matter because that person, that thing that they claim hired them, as far as I'm concerned, has been dead for the better part of 5 years now.
Unless he's a zombie.
Do you think you could describe this figure? Any distinguishing features?
You mean the assassin or the person in charge of hiring the assassins?
Both would be preferable, but if you only have information on one, then that is understandable.
Well, I do happen to know a little bit about both, actually. So,
The Jericho quickly turns his page on his notebook and readies the pen.
So, let's start with the assassin. AI, what race was the assassin? If I can.
Hard to really tell because they were cloaked, for the most part.
Could I roll a history check to maybe see if I remember seeing their face? I mean, I know they were mostly cloaked and covered up, but like, in the scuffle with Jackie, I would not put it past the assassin if the cowl slipped off.
Okay then. Give me Yeah, I'd say a history check.
Oh god. I hope that's good.
Okay then. So based on the voice, because they did talk to you, and it didn't sound like any kind of it didn't sound like they were trying to fake their voice. They seem to be a young male in their probably I would say probably early adulthood.
Young man, early adulthood. Didn't really. Did I catch the face, or was that
Not really. That wouldn't be there. Based on the height, because you would have gotten at least a good look at that. They seem to be somewhere closer to that of an elf than that of maybe a human.
Potentially an elf, maybe a half elf. And that's about everything I could distinguish. As for the hirer, well, the soul catcher is a bit of an enigma. The soul catcher, as it calls itself, is a bit of an enigma. Always covered up, head to toe in armor. Black as the night itself.
Quite the character, this one.
Oh, yes, eccentric, as we like to call him. Or her. We were never too sure about it. Always I was always addressed him as our lord when we were in his employ.
So you have personal connections to this employer of the assassins.
Yes, as I said, I'm a traveling mercenary. I used to be in a larger company. That was before we ended up on Soul Catcher's payroll. The Soul Catcher never showed his face. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to keep referring to it as an it, because that thing, whatever it was certainly not human.
You just hear Zin go, "Hey," in the background.
Jericho, all the guards just kind of turn to you like,
Really?
do you have something that you wish to add?
Got something wrong with not human people? Half elf, please.
There's nothing wrong with someone not being human, of course. That's not what I was implying.
Thank
Simply
you.
stating that the entity that goes by Soul Catcher had this air of, well, it's hard to describe. Whatever the case, it was and still is a rather cruel one, and speaks in a variety of voices. One moment you might be talking to a beautiful woman, and in the next moment you might be talking to a hardened war veteran. The voices are always it always speaks in many voices, you see. It likes it that way. Keeps you on your toes.
I see.
That's everything I can really say about the Soul Catcher without going too deeply into detail about it. Because the things I've seen it do, horrific.
Any way you can go into that?
Well, as the name might imply, it truly finds enjoyment in capturing souls. Be it through soul. It has it has magic. It's the sorcerer. Its powers are rather enigmatic in a way. But for your own sanity's sake, I'll just say, if you come across a soul catcher, make sure you have plenty of reinforcements with you.
Noted.
That's all
Finn
I
is
can
going
say.
to
And
pat-
again, that's all I can really tell you.
Zin is going to go up and pat Croker on the back. Don't worry, buddy. Don't worry. They're going to be fine. You've absolutely convinced them not to do anything.
Well, I hope so. It's for their own safety.
Anyways, based on this, it sounds like you had a falling out which would lead to them wanting to hire an assassin for you. Am I correct in that assumption?
That would be it, yes, and the assassin is still unfortunately on the loose. My companions tried to help me take him down, but he managed to slip away.
From what I'm hearing, not too far from the scene, there is a little pool of blood. Not sure quite if it not quite sure if it was from the assailant. However, judging by its freshness and judging by the general direction, it looks to be looks to be plausible at the very least. Seems like one of you at least did quite the number on it.
That would be, I think it was Jackie who caused the most damage to the assassin, wasn't it?
No,
Oh wait, was it?
it was the cat.
Yes, that would have been one of my companions. It's hard to distinguish which one it was, unfortunately. It was rather dark.
I thought you said it was a cat that did all that damage.
Don't be ridiculous. A cat?
I mean, you were drinking.
Quantum, hearing this, does Peaches want to say anything, or?
Sorry, it was cutting out. Say it again.
They're talking about. I was just asking, does Quantum have any reaction to them talking about
Just have any.
Peaches being the cat?
Meow.
See, the cat seems to agree with me at least. You're still drunk, Zin. Go to sleep.
I'm not thinking you drunk. I am.
Alright, noted.
Terribly sorry for my companion here. He's an alcoholic.
Oh, don't worry. Honestly, given where I'm stationed, that's not too uncommon.
Well, at least you can take solace in that. Will that be all, or do you still have further questions? I'll be happy to answer anything.
Not too much. I think I have the general gist. So, a former employer of yours. So if I'm getting this right, you had a falling out with a former employer some time ago, which may or may not have, which went at least about as well as can be expected when the end result is. No, okay, rolling back. So you had a falling out with a former employer, and they hired the Xanathar's Guild to to hunt you down.
Indeed.
And when they sent an assassin after you, you tried to fight them instead of flee, and in the process you found yourself exceedingly injured.
As
from
they
what you
say,
were-
old habits die hard.
From which your companions, one of which being and let's look at my notes, a Goliath who seems to be dressed quite
Third.
let's see here. Looks like he's doing quite well for himself as far as how he dresses himself. And then I believe I heard, and then a cat. And after causing the assassin to flee, you returned back to your lodgings here at this hotel. Am I
Exactly.
correct in this?
Yes,
recount?
yes. I also patched up my wounds. After all, can't have those festering, can I?
No, you cannot.
Indeed.
If that is the case, is there anything else that you can inform us about?
At this point, Zin is just going to ask, where was your employer from?
The deepest pits of the abyss for all I care.
We're from New Jersey?
From California.
Okay, since
It's
when
not.
is the gateway? Since when is the bridge through the abyss the Jersey Turnpike?
I mean, is anyone disagreeing with that statement?
Anyway, it's not important.
If you have anything that might, if you have anything else that might allow us to be able to identify this person, provided, of course, that they are in the city, then that would be of great help. Though it seems that they stand out a great deal.
Oh, absolutely. Hard to not notice them. I dare say they stand out like sore thumbs.
No,
So you should be able to find them.
of course. And with that, I think that concludes what I need to do. If you're ever in trouble, don't hesitate to ask the local watch. Other than that, I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I hope that you at the very least are able to I don't know how best to put this. We'll do what we can to keep the Xanathar's Guild from making any more bold moves. Though this is the Xanathar's Guild, famed guild of that beholder from long ago. So always make sure you're on your toes.
Oh, don't worry. If the Xanathar comes up, if the Xanathar sends any more goons after me, I'll be sure to put up a nice fight and then come to you as fast as possible.
As he says that, I'm just going to refresh my mage armor.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, don't worry about him. He's just frightened out of his mind.
Very well. It was a pleasure. It was a pleasure meeting you.
Likewise.
And the guard then leaves. And do we want to end scene here, or you guys want to do so?
Well, if Zin has any more questions to Croker, he's more than open to answer them now.
I'm going to just ask what he was doing for the guy named Soul Steve.
So, Catcher, and as for what I was doing, the company was hired to drive its goals in a bit of a scuffle. There was let's call it a scuffle, for somewhere in the east, south, I forget.
A scuffle in the south?
There was some kind of a not a scuffle, war, call it whatever. Business. And we were mercenaries. We were in the business to get some coin. We thought it would be an easy job. Then it turned out that we were working for we were working for a demon in disguise. Not literally, of course, not a literal demon. At least I think so. But I wouldn't even be worried about Soul Catcher. It's the other 9 I'm worried about.
The other 9?
Yes, they go by the 10.
Okay, I walked into that.
They don't
one.
like each other. They never did. Not even when we were helping them win their war. They were constantly fighting one another. And we got caught in the crossfire more than once.
That's rather ridiculous. I mean, can you imagine a group that spends more time fighting itself than anyone else? Somewhere out there, Jackie's sneak.
Whatever the case, we did kill the 10. At least I think we did. At least one of them is confirmed dead. He should be a bloody pile by the base of a tree. He should be. He is. No, there's no way he'd come back to life.
I'm gonna ask the obvious question here. Did you burn the body?
Croker responds with a simple facepalm.
Din pats him on the shoulder. Don't worry, not everyone's as smart as me.
Yes, well, not everyone. Yes, well, I would certainly hope that. That bloody pile of bits and pieces of a person isn't just going to stand up and walk over to me to punch me in the face. Trust me, it would like that. After all, it was me who personally cut him to little bits. Things are about to get interesting, Zin. And that's all she wrote.
Due to Broker giving a line like that, I'm just gonna look around briefly to see if anyone is watching us.
Kruger, how low of a voice are you keeping?
Trying to maintain a fairly low voice.
Okay,
Like,
give me
it's still audible, but like not terribly so.
You say that. Like, I'm not going to ask you to make a self roll.
Oh god.
That one. Oh damn.
That's a 20.
Not funny.
At this point, Croker, you're just doing full-on hand signs, and you're making sure that Zin gets every last word.
Do I need to roll to be equally stealthy?
Not really. I'd say that the important information is Croker. So your reactions wouldn't necessarily draw too much attention.
Okay then.
What did you do, Jackie?
Everyone look around the map of Waterdeep for any potential penises.
Ah,
Wait, where?
I'm not saying nothing. Oh god.
Okay, you know what? Now I have to find it myself.
Okay, I see a square.
Anyway, that's the end of the scene, and at least
I'm pretty sure you're the one who made that square.
unless Zin has even more questions to ask, or if he's now in the loop on how fucked the party is.
I mean, honest, in and out of character, putting this as like only slightly worse than before, considering we have the personal attentions of a spider drow goddess's minions, the ones that were more or less like divine-ish almost, and they were trying to kill us. And then there was a bunch of people from the Shadowfell that were trying to kill us, and we only killed part of their guys. And there's backstory reasons, and then whatever the hell Sue is doing in her background that we have no idea about.
And yours.
Sue has amnesia, so there's not really a way to know what her backstory is. It's just going to show up one day, probably. And then Peach's background is, well, we've already seen his backstory, kind of.
Also, I still don't appreciate how AI is sending my character's enemies after him, but not friends. I mean, the old friends, the ones that are still around.
Yeah, maybe they're probably fucking dead or captured.
That seems like a cop-out.
Okay.
So it's not something I would put past AI.
I'm just wondering, did they ever mention any names they were working with or for?
Beg your pardon?
Like, did they ever mention who they were fighting against or what? And is this the kind of thing you would need to make a check to get that information from AI?
Actually, I think I might know that better than the DM actually, because I don't think I ever actually told. I think I may have neglected to tell the DM what exactly it is that the 10 were doing.
Yes, that would be quite helpful.
Yeah, I'll just send it to you in the DMs after I've mentioned.
Okay. Anything else that you guys would like to do with the scene before we move over?
Well, I mean, hey, if Zin wants to know about what the 10 were doing, I'll just.
I will literally shoot you if you do.
No, I think we
It's
should
not
go
that
catch up with
complicated,
Jackie.
actually.
Make sure he doesn't get into any trouble.
Okay.
You guys have been talking for 20 minutes.
Okay. So with that, moving right along, Jackie, since you went out to go shopping, what is it that you are looking for?
I am looking to upgrade my knuckle dusters.
Your +1s?
Yep.
Okay. So how do you go about searching for someone to upgrade to a +2 weapon?
Well, I'm just looking for a magic item shop.
Okay. Okay. In that case, doesn't take you... Actually, give me a survival roll. No, not survival. Arcana.
Oh dear.
Sorry, Jackie. Nice. Jackie, you are actually quite informed on the arcane arts. Alright. In that case, I'd say you are able to find a... You're able to find a magic shop that, just kind of from everything around, it seems like it might be well stocked.
Okay, that sounds good.
Okay. You open the door, and it happens to be the Knoll Woman shop.
Is a shop selling Knoll women? The hell?
No. It's the shop ran by a Knoll Woman.
Oh,
The same one that Peaches got their stuff from.
What time of the day is it?
Time of the day, it would still be morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Welcome to Etus's Nexus. I am Etus.
Nice to meet you. I am looking for... Well, do you sell any magical weapons?
I do. Not necessarily. Not. If you're asking for something that's more mass-produced, that ain't my shop. But I might have the rare oddity that can be used as a weapon.
I show her my somewhat beat up +1 unarmed, well, knuckle dusters. Do you have anything better than these?
These are, if I'm not mistaken, these are the ones that were fashioned out of Venom Fang's bones, correct?
Yep.
Aye. Yeah, it seems that you got some dragon bone on ya. They're good material, but they can't really do too much. Anything in particular that you're looking for? Or you're just looking for something that might be better.
In roleplay terms, how does one say +2?
Quite literally, almost like the highest, quite literally the highest grade that most people would be aware of. I say that because typically +2 is kind of like where a lot of like the being able to make it stops, and then afterwards it's the legendary stuff that you wrote that are pretty much one of a kind.
All right. Well,
So
just
you're-
checking to see if you get any sort of an upgrade on this. I'm not too picky.
Alright, so wanting to keep with the punching theme.
Preferably yes.
In that case, let's see here. Starts going through her stuff, just kind of looking at it. I don't know if these might be up your alley, but she then tosses you so I wouldn't say gauntlets because, or actually, are you still using your gauntlets or of ogre power, or are you
No, I'm using braces of defense.
bracers of defense? Okay. Trying to picture it in my head. Ethan. She throws you these strange-looking gauntlets, or rather, it almost looks like wrappings that's long enough that you can kind of wrap it around your hand. It's like little poles that are wrapped together that you can strap around your hand, and each one of them has a little sigil on it. These might at least help you. Each one of them contains 20 of these poles on it, with, like I said, with the glowing sigils. It's like I don't really have a name for them, but if I had to say, they would be boom gauntlets.
I love this name.
Did you say boon or boom?
Boom. Boom, good set.
Boom.
From what the person who sold them to me, these are a type of gauntlet that when you make contact with someone or something, you can use one of the charges on it to cause a burst of thunderous energy in a small radius right in front of you. Obviously, because of the nature of these weapons, you yourself will not get hurt. But in expending one of these charges, you can enhance your punches a good bit.
Are they one-time use each?
They are, unfortunately, however, they have plenty of juice in them. As you can see, each one in the arm has about 20 uses.
So 40 in total.
Yep.
How much would it cost to test them once?
Cost to test them, I would say that it would cost you about I would say about 100 gold.
Very well.
Alrighty, give me a little bit. As she starts fashioning a little test dummy and puts it in the middle of like just an open area on the floor, and then just brutally like write some runes on the floor around it, in almost like a circle. All right, you should be good to use it.
All right. So since these are
+1 by nature, and then on contact, add a 3d8 force damage.
Damn.
I thought it was thunder.
It's well, I would say it would be thunder. It would. Yeah, actually, no. Let's go with thunder.
All right. In that case, I'm just gonna go ahead and punch regularly.
No.
I say regularly.
So where's your teammate you're hitting?
So in that, so as you punch it and release the explosive power of it, you didn't realize that it was a bit more than you were expecting. As you punch it, the figure just shatters. However, it seems contained within a magical barrier that is formed within these rune drawings. But at the same time, like you do see, looking at the ground, you do see cracks into the ground. She does say that you might want to be careful around anything that's an object. It can be quite powerful. So it's effectively a siege weapon.
Yes, this will do nicely. I once saw paladins do something similar to this.
Alright. So it is going to be, the DC is going to be 14 dex save, and it's going to be 5 feet around the target that you punch. So short range, but decent.
So target plus 5 feet around them.
Yeah. Also, the person who gets punched, if they are hit by it. Okay, so I'll need to explain it. So, even if you miss it, if you activate it, the effect still goes off. However, if you hit the target has disadvantage on the dex save.
Damn.
All right. If they make the dex save, it's half damage or no damage.
Half damage.
Okay.
And as you can see, I am allowing double for crit.
All right. Let's see if this is correct. No, that's no strength.
DC 14, 3d8. That is correct.
All right. How much for them?
You paid for one use, so I would say that 3,900 would be fair for the rest of them.
And I hand over an additional 390.
Okay then. And now you have practically bombs on your hand.
Forget bombs, I can smite.
So AI, is there any way I can drag Croaker over to the magic shop?
You going to the same one that Jackie just went to?
Yes. Unless there's
Okay.
more than
Dragging me
one.
there to get punched?
Yes.
Oh great, great. AI gave Jackie shotgun gauntlets. Yay.
That's exactly what I was thinking when I made these things.
I guess he burns.
I'm in danger.
Alright, so as I would say, Jackie's exchange with Etos is long enough that, especially with the loud boom from his test run, Zin and Croaker, you poke your head in to see what was left of the stand. Though surprisingly, the shop is pretty well intact outside of the floor where the initial whatever happened.
Huh. Well, that was weird.
Huh. I heard an explosion, and for once, we don't have to pay damages. Nice.
Hello, welcome to Ethos' Nexus. How may I help you?
Can you do anything to change a magic weapon?
That is a bit tricky. What do you need?
I place my packed weapon on the table, if there's a table.
There is still a table, yes.
I
Oh,
place
God,
it on the
tables and
table.
that.
I got this.
Alrighty.
I'm
What
good at
am I
swinging
changing
it.
to?
I need a little help on the not
Right.
die part.
What am I changing this to?
Honestly, I'm going to leave this up to a recommendation of the shopkeeper.
Okay, but are you changing the weapon type, or are you changing the...
I'm not
Changing the weapon
entirely
type,
sure
or
what
you...
I'm asking. I'm honestly wondering just what the shopkeeper can come up with if I ask them to do something. Not so much changing the weapon type, because I could do that on my own, because it's a packed weapon. But maybe give it properties that it didn't have before, considering it's just a regular sword outside of being the packed weapon.
Alrighty. Let's see here. I forget. What type of sword is it? Short sword?
Short sword.
Okay. Well, let's see here. First, before I can do anything, you're gonna need to move your pack to something else.
Not sure I can do that, considering Hexblade.
Why am I even here?
Well, Croker, you've been dragged along in case I need to use you as a human shield against Jackie.
Well, what the hell did you do now?
I don't know yet.
If you're some kind of what I think you are, you should be able to transfer the weapon to something else.
Out of character AI, considering the situation of how I got it, is that something I can actually do?
You can if I remember correctly with Hexblade, you can transfer it into a different weapon.
Oh, I thought you meant the actual... Okay, I was talking about the sword that the spirit is in, not actually the staff. Yeah, because right now the Hexblade effect is on the staff I'm using.
Okay, okay, that's what you're talking about. Okay, so yeah, I'm being stupid. Okay. So with that, just looking at it, and he's saying, so you're wanting me to you're
I would
wanting
like
me
it
to
to
put
unalive
something else,
better.
make things not alive better. Anything in particular?
Undead. And I guess
Sounds like
things
you
outside
have-
the mortal can, but mostly undead.
Well, I'm not much of a cleric, though I've certainly tried. That cat has got something. That cat got something quite the accomplishment of mine.
Yes.
Anyways, as far as undead are concerned, I think I might have something. Any particular undead?
Not particularly, we just seem to have a lot of undead problems.
Alrighty. Well, most times undead do not have any kind of, I don't know. Some undead do, like ghosts and whatnot. This effect that might not have the desired thing for certain undead, but it might at least help you with the annoying ones.
Although,
Alright.
there is one other thing. Any way to make it so I'm less dead myself? Honestly, I'm just asking for this one to see what you come up with. I'm just curious.
So you wish to be less dead and make enemies more dead?
Yes.
Alright, I think I have something. Damn it.
I'm literally just seeing how much I can get away with acting stupid. That's literally all I'm doing right now.
Okay, so yeah, this is gonna be a little in the expensive side there.
I look over to Jackie.
What is that?
I'm sure he can cover it.
Shouldn't be as expensive as those, but it should be of a similar type.
AI, can Croker try and hold Jackie back from, beating Zin to a pulp?
Yeah, he's in no danger. Jackie is in a good mood at the moment.
Okay, that's
Okay.
good. That means I'm not in danger.
Okay then. So, anyways, getting back to it, is this acceptable?
It is acceptable. Is there a way to recharge it?
Oh, this should be more passive than anything. Alrighty, stand back.
I move back like a foot.
Alright. Starts getting. Alright, so for this, okay. Like you said, stand back. So she takes a. She then takes out a goblet with red kind of liquid. You're not quite sure what it is, though it might very well be blood. Looks to be an obsidian blade point, not necessarily a whole dagger, and a scroll. Alrighty. Let's get this started. So she takes your short sword, and she takes the scroll. She starts beginning an incantation with the scroll, and the thing burns away, and she drops it into the goblet with the blood-like substance. She then takes the knife point, dips it in there, and begins to inscribe something into the short sword's blade. The process is really. She seems to be taking her time with this, inscribing whatever these runes are into it. And then, when she's finally done, she's written all the way to the tip of the blade. She's like, there we go. Yeah, because at the end, she then puts her hand almost kind of like trying to slide, almost like sliding stuff off. However, you can see fire magic appear in her hand. She's like, and she just quickly, almost at the speed of like unsheathing a blade. Like if you trying to be cool, she basically heat treats the blade, and she's like, there you go, it should be good. She sheaths it, and she says, that way 3,000.
I just tap Jackie. That's a lot of gold, right?
Yeah, but it's not that much platinum as I hand over the money.
Okay. That's another 300 platinum.
Yep.
Okay. So she then tosses it to you, Zen. She's like,
I need to make a dexterity roll to catch it.
Give me a dexterity roll.
Save or just dexterity flat?
Just dexterity.
Advantage because I saw it coming?
Just dexterity. You're able to catch it.
I was expecting a nat 1.
I was expecting a nat 1.
Damn, imagine that.
No! Oh, you dare.
I think
Alright.
Jackie gets it.
Anyways, Parker would also like to speak with the nice old lady. Do you have anything that would protect me from lightning bolts through the chest?
Getting hit.
You try not standing in the path of a lightning bolt.
Well, it's really hard not to stand in the path of a lightning bolt. It's preemptive measure. Someone's trying to kill me.
And for once, it's not us.
In that case, I got something that might be of help. Then looks through, pulls out this weird staff with a rounded end. Almost looks like it looks big enough that it could very well could be used to smack someone like a mace. All right.
What?
Try it. Try this.
What
How does it feel?
Feels.
Oh, she
What
throws it
is
to you.
this?
As you catch it when she tosses it, you realize that the tip is actually heavier than you were expecting. So it's like
Okay.
that thing will take some of the damage that you some of the lightning should you encounter it, and you might even be able to use it back on. Yeah, whoever it is.
Oh, I've heard of these things before then. Nifty. Yes, I think I'll take it. How much?
That one will cost you 2,800.
Croker looks pleadingly at Jackie. Please.
Fine. Here we go.
This might actually be. This might actually be useful. Okay, let's see.
I will note that for this thing, 10 pounds.
Okay.
Okay.
You know what?
Okay.
Well worth it.
As Etus is just counting the hundreds of platinum that she now has.
Actually, hold on a moment. I'm doing some calculations.
Okay then. So as far as the mechanics of this mace weapon, if you are targeted with a attack that deals lightning, you can resist the amount of damage that is dealt, and then on your next attack that makes contact, you can deal an additional 2d8 lightning damage.
Neat. I'm gonna call this thing the Mace of Lightning Absorption.
And then as far as mace damage, it functions like a +1 mace.
Okay. Fair enough.
Ooh, speaking of, what does the change to the short sword do?
I was gonna say attune with it, but I'd say that you have some. Actually, no. The short sword was normal before anything else.
I mean, other than having a soul in it, yeah.
Well, you move the soul into the staff.
Ew.
Short sword's just another short sword.
Oh.
So, anyways, yeah, you'll have to attune to that.
I'll start attuning to that then.
Okay. Just to give you the quick rundown, it is a short sword of life stealing. Well, it's a bit different than what the book has, but basically regular short sword damage, and then you do an additional d6 of necrotic, and you heal for that much.
God damn.
Broker, I don't think archery works on that one.
Oh. Yeah, you might be right.
Croker then starts getting ready to throw this thing.
Shoot it from the ball.
I might.
Also, yeah, I'm. To lighten our load, I'm just gonna dump all our copper, silver, and electrum on this lady.
Okay, is there anything that you wish to buy from her?
Not anymore.
Wait, you just dump it on her? Holy shit, you fucking killed her, dude.
Last question about the sword. Is it a +1, a +2, or just a nothing?
It's +1. +1.
Yeah.
Okay, so how much are you dumping on her?
2,765 copper pieces, 3,278 silver, 670 electrum pieces, and around 224 platinum pieces.
Okay. Like, it's that. You practically just gave her a treasure chest worth of stuff.
Yep. I feel that is a feather. That was 200 pounds worth of coins.
That's a lot of pounds. You really should have lost that earlier. I mean, you considered losing a couple of pounds.
Alrighty. By the way, just so that I'm not forgetting about anyone, Peaches, Calga, and Erebus, is there anything that you guys are doing while they are doing their shopping spree?
I think I'm gonna go look for a warlock bar.
Warlock bar?
Specifically, yes, a bar that has warlocks that warlocks go to.
You know what I'm doing, and I just noticed I was muted. Fucking hell.
So what are you doing there, Shaman?
Date.
Okay, so you're doing a date during the day?
Oh my
Yep.
god. The poor boy has finally broken.
Oh, good.
Okay, so anywhere in particular that you're taking Meyer on this date?
Okay, let me quickly zoom out to see the entire map a bit more.
Okay, wondering if you're gonna run into the group.
Stupid question.
Stupid answer.
What exactly is the Sword Maiden?
They what now?
It's a
It's
statue.
Statue.
Just a second. Okay.
One of the giant walking ones.
Yeah, I think I will be just somewhere up here, I believe.
Okay then.
When do the statues walk?
When the city is threatened.
He's joking, right?
Nope,
You're
that's
not
actually a thing they
joking.
do.
Holy shit.
Hey, let's threaten. Let's threaten the statue. Hey guys, let's threaten the city.
Yeah, how about we don't try to make the city pull Atlantis? Okay?
What if we activate all the statues and create an army?
Well,
Yeah.
then we'd have to threaten Waterdeep with something.
And that would create an international and get a whole bunch of holy crusaders up on our asses.
And right
Yeah,
now
what
we're
are they
on
gonna
good
do
terms
about the
with them.
statues?
Beat the shit out of them.
Oh yes, I'd love to see someone beat a statue of that size.
You know, with the power of Bahamut.
Okay, so moving on from that. So Erebus, you are getting crunk at Hot Topic.
Fuck!
Sorry.
It's a hot topic and a bar. Sign me up.
That is not what that is. Okay,
Oh,
a
God
warlock
damn it.
bar just has warlock patrons who ironically have different patrons who ironically work for different patrons.
Okay then. In that case, Erebus, I need you to roll me a D100.
Do I need to roll anything?
So yeah, anything in particular that you're doing on this date?
Well, first I'm going easy and just go out eating with her. And because she's a bit special, have then an after dinner fighting.
Like Tyrannosaurus' reaction to a joke. Oh god. Okay, so Okay, so let's see here. Waterdeep being a city on the sea, it would very much be known for some of its seaward imports. So,
Oh yeah, she never ate anything from the sea. Yeah, that sounds good.
okay then. I see.
That kind of
I,
imports.
I see. God damn it, Jay. Okay. I hate you sometimes. But anyways.
Croquettes.
So, anyways, yeah, you get a variety of fish as well as crustaceans. If you guys go for the expensive, you get yourself lobster and crab. I'm sure you don't mind dropping some platinum for that.
How much platinum?
2 platinum.
Okay.
I mean, unless we're going with actual real world lobster prices, which means, holy shit, you should be paying like at least $100 for that shit.
Well, I mean, 2 platinum.
Fair enough.
Platinum is,
Why do I
Gold
have to? Oh,
gold is pretty valuable.
Isn't platinum like a grand?
It's more
Don't be
common in the Elder
ridiculous.
Scrolls or D&D.
How much is gold worth?
I don't like 5e economy, honestly. It doesn't make any sense.
Although to be
Yeah, it
fair, a
doesn't
lot
make
of the
any
value of
sense,
platinum is
however.
electronics, which this world doesn't really have.
Well, the thing is, gold, depending on what your buying power is, it can range anywhere from a couple of bucks to maybe $100.
you know what I'm imagining?
What are you
Well-
imagining?
Because Mayra was never out there, okay? And
go
she
all
is,
in.
yeah. And she is buying caviar and says it's so good she wants the entire bowl of it.
I think you should mention what it is.
No one tell her.
You're talking to someone who is from the Underdark.
I mean, it's not like she would mind eating it, but she doesn't know how much it costs up there.
So, yeah. In that case, put in another platinum, so 300.
I know.
30 platinum. So, anyways,
Another platinum gone. I have no platinum, I have only gold left. And electrum and copper.
Well,
Okay,
you
well,
might as well just go all out, dude.
okay, so
also-
in total, I would say 30 gold's worth.
So,
So
what does
another
my
30
roll?
gold.
Was that Lord?
What does my roll get me? I got a 24.
24. I will save that for later.
Okay, then.
Airbus, give me. How open are you about your pact?
Hmm. Unless I'm working with somebody, unless I'm working with a group, that is information that I would tell a group I'm working with. Other than that, not really. Unless of course, you know, everyone else is a warlock.
I mean, you're going to a warlock bar.
Yes. So yes, I would be kind of open about it if someone
Okay,
asked.
specifically
but-
that. I'd imagine you wouldn't say names, but are you saying that they're of a devil nature?
Yes, I would just say, oh yeah, no, they're from the Nine Hells. I kind of work for a guy who's from the Nine Hells, that sort of thing.
Okay then. Give me a perception roll. Airbus.
Hey, it's not my tech one,
And-
bro. Chris.
No. Okay, Airbus. Here. You have a good time. You don't see anything out of the ordinary. Just kind of people
Oh,
nodding
okay.
your heads when you talk when you guys are disgusting some of your patrons.
Yeah, it's just like, oh, this guy works for a fucking Kraken for no reason. This guy over here works for a Kraken. This guy works for an undying something tribunal. I don't remember.
There are plenty of different things. Some of them don't even have like don't even have like descriptions of it. They just have odd names that they remember hearing in their dreams that offer them power. But there are some that do mention that they have some of them that do say that they have some people from the lower realms. Some of them do say that they have some people from the upper realms, but for the most part, they don't say any names.
Yes, of course, because no one would admit to working for Lovistus.
Anyways, but that we'll close the curtain on that now. Peaches, anything that you're doing?
No, not really.
Okay.
Just
do you guys
standing
have?
around.
Do you guys have any plans to anything else that you guys wish to do on your own, or are you guys gonna meet back up?
Meet back up.
Oh, like,
Yeah,
you back up, yes.
honestly, might want to stick together, on the grounds that someone's trying to kill us. I mean, me. But you by extension.
Before I head back, I just want to ask the shopkeeper if she heard anything about a luck blade.
You wish for something of that nature?
It's a curiosity.
Well, I have heard some odd rumors of a mage down south near Candlekeep. I'm trying to remember if that is down south or. Well.
Yeah, Candlekeep is south.
Yep.
I know it's south. I don't know how
Of
south.
a mage who goes by the name the Star Sworn Emissary. If you're talking about a luck blade and anything with a shooting star, wish upon a shooting star, any of that stuff, you might want to look there. Don't know too much. It just happened, not too much other than the name. Just if you're, like you said, that relation.
Yeah, did you seriously just make an Elden Ring reference? Nice.
I'm pretty sure that was a Bloodborne reference.
Could be anything.
I thought it was Skyrim.
Same thing.
Okay, anyways. But yeah, the Star Sworn Emissary.
Remember that. Starsworn Emissary.
Candlekeep. Okay. Anything else?
No, that's all I wanted to know about.
Okay then. So moving right back along, you guys all meet up. Some of you now heavier, now weighted down more than others.
I'm gonna hand Jackie the staff I was using. The staff of defense.
What about it?
I'm gonna hand it to him.
What am I supposed to do with this?
Equip it, attune to it, have +1 AC, and never use it again.
I think you need to be a magic caster for this thing.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, probably. I'd imagine.
So I guess that means, Peaches, can you use a staff?
No, I cannot use a staff.
Even with duct tape?
With duct tape? Still probably not.
Okay, so no
Avoiding the
tying the
staff.
staff to the cat.
I would just be duct taped to a staff, and then I would probably have trouble walking.
Then isn't this staff the only source of mage armor and shield that you have?
Not shield. But
But you
Age
can
armor,
heat
yes,
shield
apparently.
from it.
Yeah. So you probably want to hold on to this.
Yeah, I'm gonna tune to that and unattune to the Feywild Shard.
Okay.
I'll hold on to that for good measure, though. Never know when you want to cause a little extra chaos.
All we know is that there is no time to attune to it when you do.
Hmm. Hmm.
Alright, so you guys have all met back up together. What do you all wish to do as a group?
Well, first of all, how did the date go?
Give me a performance roll with advantage.
Can we give
Oh.
him help action by not being there?
Yara has the advantage of showing her stuff by the sea.
Motherfucker!
It was all right. I'd say if you want to give it, it earned passing marks.
Whoa.
There, boy. You'll get it. You'll get it right eventually.
I guess it had something to do with not being able to see because it's bright out.
That would definitely have a effect on this.
Oh yes, all the amazing sights of your eyes are burning.
She has sunglasses on, doesn't she? Behind the disguise. Because I know somebody gave her something like that.
They were not strong enough.
So, what are we doing now? Are we proceeding or are we still waiting here in Waterdeep?
Well, we were supposed to stay here for about a week, but at the moment I would probably have to figure out what to do with that time.
Oh, I have an idea, guys. Why don't we take
Oh,
on?
no.
Why don't we do a job over here?
Maybe.
Anyone in particular?
You know, maybe an investigation of sorts.
Investigation.
Investigation.
Investigation?
I do
Like-
happen to know a couple. I do happen to know something you could investigate.
Okay.
What are we investigating?
No, for real. You could investigate who the fuck is trying to kill me.
I mean,
Yeah,
beyond
fuck it,
us.
Sure, why not? We have time to kill. Might as well figure out Crooker's issue.
Well, I think I
The issue
can.
is tenfold.
Let me quickly read something. Can I use ads to find out more about who wants Crocus head?
I mean, I already know who wants it. I just want to know, you know.
Yeah, I mean, like, more information about it.
Wait, who does want your head? my question.
Evil sorcerer.
Who may or may not be
Okay,
eating
gotcha.
souls.
Yeah,
Oh,
it may
yeah.
or may not eat
Oh.
souls of those it kills.
Okay, so he's trying to be a lich without being a lich. Okay, gotcha.
It's
Well,
like not so much
actually-
living forever,
Actually,
it's just
it could-
keep
it-
shoving
actually,
other
it's not
people.
entirely clear if it's a he
guys-
or a she.
You guys are talking over each other, so first things first. Vic, then Airier.
Yeah, so I just want to correct Erebus real quick. It's not clear whether it's a he or a she that's trying to kill me. Just saying. Just refer to it as an it. Oh, we say it for that way.
How we described it, it sounds less like a lich and more like a living phylactery of itself and others.
Ignorance.
Okay, so we're trying to. So do you know where it lives?
Okay. Quick question there, Shami. So it's saying frequent contact with people in segments of society that your chosen quarries move through. Your chosen quarries, if I remember correctly, are drow, undead, and fiends.
That's not a ranger ability. That's my background ability. So my bounty hunter.
Okay, so background. So chosen quarries move through. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
I guess in this case, the chosen quarry is either the assassins from the Xanathars Guild, or the.
Well, in that case, who are you targeting, Calica?
Yeah, sorcerers or assassins.
Let's go sorcerers for now, and then after assassin, because I think it's smarter to find the one who is giving out the job to kill Croker, and then the workers who accepted the job, if I cannot find the one who is giving it out.
Okay then. Kroger, how much do you inform Caliga about the traits of the soul catcher?
Alright, so what you're looking for is a being dressed in all black, wears a mask and a helmet, as well as a black cloak, and it speaks in a multitude of different voices, because it prefers to keep its prey guessing whether or not it's a man, a woman, or something else entirely.
Alright.
Okay. So when you're asking about how much information do you give out, Caliga?
I give out that there is a sorcerer trying to get an old man's head, which seem to have different voices and uncertain of gender.
He's not that old.
Your guy looks like he's 60 and you say he is 30.
He's 37!
Yeah, so he looks like he's 45.
Elder.
Alright. So, looking into that, show me it. Roll me a investigation roll. 22. Alright. It doesn't take you too much. Roll me a D100.
Don't know if that's good or bad.
It is definitely a thing.
So, as you're walking through the streets, do you guys all crowd around Calga, or does Calga occasionally go off into back alleys to ask questions?
I'm hanging back and watching, but just out of curiosity.
I'm just, yes, I shall lean back on the wall and just stand there menacingly while he does his thing.
Ah yes, T-pose to assert dominance.
I go up to him and just does like walk. You know, how cats walk around people's legs all the time. That's what I'm doing.
I'm a ranger. No one suspects me having a cat.
I mean, what if you're a Drake Warden?
Probably just gonna stick, probably just, stay back, try not to. Get in the
Okay.
way.
Jackie, are you getting in the fray or are you hanging back?
Okay, there is also coming a question. How do cities treat Drake Wardens when they have one besides them?
Well, you're talking about an actual dragon. It's kind of going to depend on the type of dragon itself.
I mean, I don't know, it's just a Drake, and then it's growing and growing.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, so going back to this. So yeah, going back to this. Well, actually, I was going to ask Jackie. Are you joining joining in with Kalga and questioning, or are you hanging back?
What's going on?
Galaga is currently asking about trying to get information on this soul catcher fellow.
Yeah, I guess I will be joining them.
Okay, are you hanging back or are you actually like with Galaga while he's questioning?
I am with him, but I would need to hear what the questions were.
Okay. Well then, Galaga, how would you describe your question Q&A session with local people?
If they know if there is a weird sorcerer who has many voices, has recently handed out a job to kill an older guy or
An-
ex-mercenary,
Man.
and where to find them. Keeping it vague that I'm not sounding crazy.
Okay. So just
What has he answered?
was that?
What has the target answered?
Okay. So when asking that question, you do get some curious looks just because of the nature of it. However, eventually you do hear someone say, "Yeah, I think I heard something about a figure matching that description over towards the lower dock ward area. Seem to be trying to keep a low profile, but there's only so much that can be done with a visage like that."
Can I insight them?
You can insight them.
Oh boy, this can only.
Yeah, I think I too. I don't know if this is a setup for a trap or if this person is genuine.
They seem to be talking like this is genuine. At the very least, they don't seem to be giving out any information other than they thought that the way that they're phrasing it is they thought that they saw someone matching that description somewhere in the lower dock ward area.
All right.
You don't really get too much more than that, but yeah.
Well, we know where to go next.
Yep.
All right. Let's proceed with caution.
This is going to end horribly.
Sounds like our normal plans.
Let's go.
You know what? I hate that that's right.
Onwards to
Proceed
definitely
to
not
the
death.
lower docks. The lower docks. Where the hell are the lower docks? I think here, right? Or am I
I think they're
wrong?
lower on the docks.
Yeah, it's lower on the docks. Like, yeah, somewhere around there, I think. Sticking close to Caligo. Because
And
hey, Rangers gotta watch each other's backs.
And I'm looking around if I can spot this shady figure. Oh shit.
God damn.
Perception. Unfortunately,
You know
do not see any. You do not see anyone. You do not see anyone who matches that description. However, as you are walking about, you occasionally notice someone who, you occasionally notice the same person, or at least someone you believe to be the same person, just kind of by description, every once in a while, and they seem to, and with your perception, you notice them, more often than not looking your direction before kind of turning their gaze to try and not seem like they are, to not seem suspicious. Before quickly ducking out of sight, only to then again reappear when you guys come to a different location.
Oh, great, we're being shadowed.
All right. I'm keeping this one low. Okay, can one of you just go around on the other side while we proceed gone, so we are pincering them?
I'll do that.
So yeah, and after that said, Gallagher is just going with the group further away, and the one who is trying to pincer is just getting slower and slower until we are a bit further away with the distance, and they just go.
For the ambush team, how do you wish to sneak up on this person?
Is it just me or is there anyone else?
I'd like to actually go with Zin. Might be safer to go in pairs.
And we try to act oblivious and that we are still doing the same thing.
Okay. I would say because you got the natural 20 on that, you would have been able to give everyone around a good enough amount of information. So the people who are acting as decoys, give me whoever has the best deception, give me that with advantage, and then whoever is doing the sneaking, unless you want to do anything to augment your stealth, give me a straight stealth roll.
Oh shit. Oh no.
I'd actually like to do something to augment my stealth.
Okay, what would you like to do?
But
Oh,
I'm going to
who
use prestidigitation and then use a sorcery point to make it subtle. Make a bunch of random lights and sound go off in a direction I'm not going, like out of a corner where I'm not, to distract.
Oh, God. I was hoping you'd have like pass without trace or something.
Nope. Yeah, I'm just going to make like a whispering sound, just loud enough for the people we're pursuing to hear, come from the wrong alley. So they're looking in a different direction than us.
Okay, so do we get advantage from that one?
Yes. However, the deception, whoever's doing the, is Peaches joining the stealth team?
Apparently.
Here, how
I
about
guess
we use
so.
an invisibility? I'm going to cast invisibility on myself for an hour.
Okay, I thought it was just Zin.
22. I got it. Okay, so 22.
I thought it was just Zin and Croker doing the stealth.
Okay, never mind. I was actually paying attention.
Okay.
Who has the highest
Apparently
deception
Peaches.
from us?
So Peaches, Croker, and Zin, you guys got that.
Also, isn't stealth supposed to be dex based?
Yes.
Yes.
Then why is it giving a +0?
I don't
Oh
know.
yeah, that is weird. Because I have really good dex.
I should have. I have 18 in dex. That should not be.
Okay, let me take a look at that.
That is a mystery indeed. Oh
Oh,
boy.
sorry about
And
that. Didn't mean to hit that.
I'm proficient in stealth too, so that really shouldn't be.
Anyways,
Lord, how good are you in deception?
Charisma. Okay, deception, charisma. Okay, let's see. What kind of point do I have in that?
So,
I have a 2 in deception.
I have a 1. Croker? Jackie, how much do you two have?
Oh no, I'm sneaking with Zin.
Oh yeah, then. Jackie, how
Also,
much
chat
do you
thinks
have?
it's 2 Koatoa in a trench coat.
my deception is -1.
Do
So
you
Jack is the
want
distraction.
to roll Lord or should I? It's advantage.
Lord, I guess, because he's the warlock.
Alright, I'm rolling deception.
Yep, at advantage. Damn.
Okay, sorry, I was just rolling from Peaches' sheet. I'm seeing a 7 on there.
I'm
Huh.
seeing a 0. Here.
That's odd.
Well, you
I see.
were you rolling from something else?
No, I rolled for my. I just hit stealth on my character sheet.
Okay,
Huh.
well, I did the same thing, and it
Roll this. Roll again.
Roll again, you said.
roll stealth again.
Stealth. Yeah, still plus
Stealth.
0. I'll show you what it shows on my Discord.
Okay.
No, we can see it.
Yeah, I know, but it's just weird. That should not be like that.
Let's try and fix it after the session.
Okay, so, like I said, so whoever has the best in deception, it's going to be a normal roll. Anyways, with that, however, even though with the noises kind of spooking this person, you guys appear to be undisturbed. You guys don't seem to be making any. To this person, you don't seem to be making any move, so they think that they're still in the clear. As far as our stealth growth goes, give me a second. Okay, so let's do that. No, they don't seem to notice the stealth squad. So, how do you guys wish to start? How do you wish to finish your pincer move?
I have an idea, but you guys have to support me on this one because it's going to probably get me killed.
Okay, but remember,
I like
we're gonna communicate with you.
Mm-hmm. I just tap Croker on the shoulder and he's like, I'm doing you last night. And then I walk over to the guy we're tailing and go, hey, buddy, I put my shoulder, like, arm around him and pull him into a hug. You're pretty. And stagger and drag him into an alley.
Get off of me! Give me if you're dragging him.
Like, not
What-
drag, but like, you know how
graceful.
like a drunk person just throws all their weight into something without having bodily control? Like literally taking
I
my
know.
weight off my
Give me a strength.
legs and putting it into
Give
his
me a
arm.
strength roll. Testing strength.
Can I get advantage because it's a surprise?
No,
Better than usual.
it's not a strength save, but yeah, you managed to knock this guy off guard and knock him over into an alleyway. It's like, the hell do you want with me?
Hi.
Seeing this
Hi.
happen, Jackie proceeds to power walk over to the valley. The alley.
Alley. The
Damn.
word you're looking for is alley.
Hey.
No, I'm tired.
Good. It's too early in the day. Come
Now
on.
hold on just a second. You were the one.
He
tailing
looks over
us.
to you and he's like, oh. Shit. As he looks like he's about to turn and run.
I'd like to point out I still have my arm
I-
around him.
I've got
know.
I've got my bow trained on him by this point.
As he does that, he hears you cocking the bow and he's just like, he just stops mid run, like,
No.
okay.
You're right. Don't
See
forget to
your
clear
point.
the shell from that bow, or you might have a problem.
So, you
As you
know
are-
something.
Remember, safety off.
Oh, a lot of you. Okay.
Shut up! Also, Airier, the word you're looking for is knock the bow.
Yes, that I've realized that my
Knock
mistake.
the arrow into the bow.
Yeah.
I'm
Anyways.
sorry. I'm just having a good night.
Okay, I'm glad we're all having fun with this. Anyways, so he's looking towards you and is like, all right, what do you want?
Well, actually, I'd like to ask the same from you. What do you want?
Well,
You were the one shadowing us, as far as I'm concerned.
yeah, he says, kind of giving up noticing this whole situation.
And why was that?
Well, some bloke hired me. Wanted me to keep tabs on your movements, you specifically. Look, they're not paying me much, so I don't owe them anything. What do you want to know?
Well, what I want to know first of all, how many of them were there? Just the one? Just the one that talks with a lot of voices, or were there others?
A lot of voice. No, that one was just one guy. Talked to me.
Bless you.
One guy talked to me, told me to follow you, and okay, and
Which one?
I don't know. He has face cloaked.
His entire face was cloaked. The entire face.
Outside the eyes. Tall fellow. Okay.
Tall fellow.
What color were the eyes?
Well, I wouldn't exactly describe the soul catcher as a tall fellow. Diminutive.
Okay, so he's kind of trying to think. Let's see, kind of like a greenish, I think. The bit narrow, but I definitely remember them being a bit green.
Green.
Were they a half elf?
Not a half elf per se.
I'd try and recall anybody like that, by chance.
Give me a history check with advantage.
Let's hope this doesn't go horribly. Not terrible.
Not
Okay.
terrible yet.
It sounds pretty close to the guy that you encountered the night before.
Oh, fuck. It's the assassin.
Good.
Good and bad, really. I was hoping I'd get face to face with that multi-personality asshole.
Now, other question. Did they say where you would meet them after you are done with following us?
Yeah, they said to. Yeah, they told me to keep tabs on you. Keep tabs on you. Told me to meet them by one of the bars by the coast.
Which
If
one?
I remember correctly, it's an underground bar by the name of, what is it? The
Lickspittle?
the Clam's Pearl. The Clam's Pearl. That's the one.
The Clam's Pearl. And you're absolutely sure about this?
I swear on me, mom. Okay.
Well,
I don't want to
then,
die. I just want to make some money.
Coming from a Waterdeepian, that swearing on one's mother is not the best insurance.
Hey, mate, I just want to make some money.
What do they pay you?
For something like this, 5 gold.
I pass him one of the platinum.
Wait, you sure?
I'm passing him a platinum.
He takes it hesitantly, just kind of looking to everyone else.
You lost us.
Croaker loosens the ball, puts the arrow away. Get out.
All right.
And
He just
remember,
kind of goes, and he just kind of scurries off.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping I could tell him that he lost us, which he did, so it's true.
Well,
Well,
One.
let's head there quickly and try to ambush the person then.
we're dealing with the assassin from the Xanathos Guild.
I know.
Shouldn't be too hard to pick out, considering, well, it's an assassin.
Then let's go.
And for
Does
some
anyone know
reason,
where this-
assassins. You know what? I've noticed this weird trend that assassins always dress rather strangely.
I look at Jackie, look at Erebus, look at Caliga, look at the talking cat, and then deadpan look at Croaker going, I don't get what you mean. Does anyone know where this bar is?
Well, that might actually be a problem.
I asked the person, so where is
He's
this
already
bar?
gone.
Yeah, you know what? I now recognize we should not have let him go that easily.
What was the name of the bar?
Lamb's Pearl.
Lamb's Pearl.
Can I make a history check to see if I have seen it on my stay on the city?
And could I do that as well? Since I think we both walked around a lot.
In that case, I think Jackie would have the better, because you did go through the dock ward, didn't you?
Yep.
Heck of them. Give me a history check. Zin, you can give me one with disadvantage. Okay. Croaker, you are a Waterdeepian, and Erebus, you have been in the city before. So if you guys want to give me history checks, feel free.
Do I get advantage on this, or is the
I would
DC
say-
lower for me because I'm a Waterdeepian?
I would say the DC is lower for you, and Erebus would have a bit of an advantage.
Okay, this is fast stretch, but
No.
because I was on the date with Maira.
You were
I-
in the other side of town.
Yeah, I know, other side of town, but I was meaning more like, would I have looked up if any good restaurants and stuff where to eat?
What to
You-
avoid?
So the Clams Pearl would not appear on that list.
All right,
Okay, then
just making sure.
we only have one last option.
I'm
Does
giving
the cat know?
I'm giving the
Let
help
us see.
action as
Well, okay, before you do that, Erebus, you do remember some murmurings of such a place, and I will say, Jackie, you do remember briefly reading a sign to like a, as he described it, it's like a basement bar, there's stairs on the side, on like the side of a building. You go down them, you open the door, and you're in like a bar, like that type of setup.
From what I've heard, I've heard this place through whispers, and people talking around. How it goes. Yeah, apparently it's some sort of dive bar on the side of a building, underneath the building.
Do I remember what part of the city it was?
It would be honestly not too far from where you're at. Just kind of looking at the map.
Can we see if Peaches has seen it while he was walking around?
You should have said that before.
Hmm.
So it would be somewhere in Cedar Street.
Does anyone remember where that is?
Wait, no, Sear Street.
I marked on the map.
Oh, Cedar Street, not Sear Street.
Yeah, Cedar.
Cedar. Cedars are a cedar is actually a fancy chair.
It's also a tree.
That's also true.
See, they sit here on the cedar.
It has mahogany,
It's a very fine wood.
and it can bend reality.
I mean, everyone knew that.
Okay. So yeah, going through this, you do kind of you approach the place and you do see it by description. It's kind of like, yeah, this kind of checks the profile. Not too well set up, but it doesn't look it doesn't look run down, but at the same time doesn't look like the kind of place that people with any money would actually go to.
Well, let's hope that they at least have a good menu. Just trying to deflect trauma with humor.
Well, we have revenge on the menu. That should suffice.
Yeah, but they serve that cold.
Well,
I like cold food.
don't
Jackie
worry,
goes in. Do we have a plan of this, or do you guys mind if I go first?
Well, like I said, because this guy is still expecting the other guy,
Ooh,
and we use that to advantage to ambush.
Actually, can we take a second while Jackie scopes out the inside? I have a disguise kit. I can use that on Croaker.
the assassin knows Jackie because Jackie damn near tried to maul the guy to death.
Yep.
Oh, forgot about that. Never mind.
He's also seen Peaches, I believe.
Okay,
Yeah.
so here's the deal. You guys check around to see if there are any other exits.
Will do.
All right.
I will go in because they don't know me.
Okay, at least one of us is braver than others.
Okay, so Kalga and Jackie are going in. Who is kind of checking around? Actually, no. I guess I should just say who's around the building and who's going into the building. Put it in the chat.
Definitely. Jackie, don't go in. The guy's gonna know you.
I think that's what Jackie wants.
Uh-oh.
Hey, Jackie, do you need mage armor?
No.
Why would he need mage armor when he has an entire excavating crew for a hand?
Good point.
Yeah.
Does your
Well,
hand need mage armor?
I
So your armor has armor.
I feel like it's kind of self-defeating that we go into the, like it feels kind of self-defeating that Jackie would go in. The guy's gonna recognize him. He's gonna raise a ruckus.
Yes, so everyone just calm down, and me and Croker will go in invisible. Okay?
Well, that's a plan.
You guys are gonna get your asses whooped.
Alright, do you want to come with?
Yes.
I can take 3 people. I can take up to 2 more people, so me, Jackie, and Croker are gonna go in.
No,
It's in the invisibility concentration. Or are you planning upcasting?
I'm a warlock. I have 2 level 3 spell slots. My dude.
It's true.
Yeah,
Plus
it's
that
kind of
shit-
auto
plus that-
upcast.
Plus that shit lasts for an hour, so we're good.
And once again, this is the biggest enemy of D&D part, is making a fucking plan. And we don't even follow the plan anyways.
All right, so
If you don't have a 4th level slot, you can only make 2 people invisible.
Warlock
Alright.
auto upscales. Just remember that.
Yes, I know. Alright then. Me and Jackie will go in.
I'm not opposed to it.
didn't I say that I go in instead of Jackie?
Actually, yeah, no. I mean, the assassin wouldn't know Caliga, would he?
Yeah,
Actually,
Caliga can go inside on his own.
So I said we could just, how about Calico just goes in first, by himself, not invisible, and then me and Jackie go invisible. Just falling behind.
Yeah,
Back up.
after all, we need to find him first in the bar. And if he sees you before you see him, he is gonna get out.
Oh, this is getting exciting.
Alright,
In
so
any case,
if I've got this under understanding, Zin, Peaches, and Croaker are going to be on the outside, correct?
Yes.
And then Caliga is going in, not invisible, while Erebus and Jackie fall behind while invisible.
yep.
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 Alrighty then.
All right, casting
You're
invisibility now.
Okay, you upcast invisibility.
And before they go
Caliga,
in, we'll start walking.
We're all gonna die horribly.
I'm
You got it.
going in
Luckily, Peaches has 9 lives.
and look around if I see the striped person. Motherfucking.
Well, we shall cover that next time.
Motherfucker!
Son of a...
You! God damn it! I need some. Oh my god!
Okay.
I think this is what Peel called cock blocking.
All right.
Dude, why would
Alright,
you
guys.
block me from my payoff?
Because physics, and everyone here needs to suffer. Not as much as I did.
I just wanted my payoff.
Not as much as I did the last week, but yeah.
Okay. Well, anyways, hope you guys have a good evening, and then we'll see how things turn out next week as you make your way into this bar.
So we're just
Yeah,
making our way
have a good night,
downtown?
guys.
Maybe walking fast?
Yes, Airier, we get it.
What the hell up?
Also, I got a question for you. What paint did you repaint your office?
Oh, same kind. It looks exactly the same.
Ah, damn it. If only you made it green. That way you could just do something with that.
God damn
know,
it,
like
you're
a
Who
right.
needs a screw? Who needs a green screen when I have the green wall?
He's not wrong. That actually sounds kind of awesome.
Yeah, but
Pretty awesome.
it'd be hard on your eyes though. Yeah.
Details. Who needs to see?
Any questions that you guys have for me before we head on out?
Why are
So-
you like this?
I've always
nothing
been
even-
like that.
Yeah, he is.
Yes, he had.
About Tierden and Meyer, they're just at the hotel and doing.
Do you want Myra to be with you guys?
I mean, I don't know if she wants to be involved in this.
I mean, killing sorcerers and assassins is always fun.
Yeah.
To be honest, if we get arrested for this, it would be a good idea to have someone to bail us out.
Yes.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
Hey, she has the bail money, right?
Sure.
I mean, it's either that or somehow or I just break out of or I just, Misty set my ass out of the jail cell.
That actually would work, probably.
But I just realized I can punch through walls.
Yeah.
And buildings.
Man.
Yeah, maybe let's not break out of jail. That seems like a terrible idea.
Especially when the jail
Yes.
could fall on you.
Okay.
I mean, Cat and Zin can just teleport us out of the jail.
I mean, that too.
Anyways.
Alright,
If you guys
have
don't have anything, hope
yeah,
you guys all
have a
have a
good
good evening. Also,
Have a good
Aaron,
evening.
Yep. Good night, everyone.
Yep, not all. And again, AI, thanks again.
And I'll fucking...
Not all.
next week you guys will all raise hell.